Aachen is the absolute best of the best, and so many good riders are here. Everyone, the judges, the riders, the spectators. It is like basically the biggest thing you can go to. For me, it is like a good way to also see, you know, where you are standing, you know, how can you compare yourself to the others. You know, the judges can see you as your horse in shape. So, I mean, Aachen is a thing on the calendar you cannot think away from. I mean, I've been going now for like almost 15 years, and I mean, it's a very like standard plan to go here. It was a very, very good show. I had a little bit of bad luck myself back then, but Aachen is difficult. It's a lot of atmosphere, so you have to, like, with the horses being exactly the right timing, and I think I've learned that now. And I mean, when everything goes like it did today, then, you know, Aachen is the best ever. Well, I always have the same routines. I always, like, you know, do the same things with the horses. I try to stay calm. I always watch the TV show Friends. I love Friends, and it always makes me laugh when I see Rachel and Joey and, you know, all of these characters, and that makes me really relaxed. And then I go, and then I'm a little bit with my horse in the stable, and then I jump on. I like my routines, you know, like, it's all about feeling safe when you're at the show. Feel safe with your horse, feel safe with yourself, and so I have always like a way to plan everything. I don't change anything. I have, every horse has its own plan. Every horse, you know, they go on the field and you train a bit and you go to show. I don't try to change it so much. I always try to change small things. And so the shows are very well planned. So you stay with your routine all the time so that nothing gets new for the horses. I think for me the most important thing is that they have a very good head. They must want to do the job. They must want to do. You can also see it in the jumping. If you have a horse that wants to jump, it's the same with us. If they want to do it, that's the best ones. They have to have 3, of course, basic gaits and be rideable. You know, it's a partnership. You work for 10, 15 years sometimes. You know, you just have to like each other. You spend so much time with each other. It's like really like a close connection. So the brain and the body and the willingness to go is for me the main characters. You know, for me it's not like, I don't judge a horse by the first time, because some horses maybe had a bad experience or, you know, doesn't know something. So for me it takes a couple of months to get the relationship with the horse and really feel, okay, you know, we can connect somehow. And when you feel that the horse starts moving for you and do things, that's when I start like, this could be a horse, you know what I mean? This is the way the process often makes the champion. I think that the horses are really a lot better. I think that the breeding has developed enormously. I think, like, when you see the horses, you cannot afford to make mistakes anymore. You have to be perfect all the time. If it is jumping, dressage, whatever. It's like 10, 15 years ago, you could have a little bit of a bad walk or a little bit of some mistakes. Today, forget it. You have to be on top all the time. Shaula! Tack så roligt! Och vad roligt för Therese. Ja, Malin också. Malin har ju också gjort fantastiskt. All of us are also different. I mean, also the riders are different now. We train, we eat well. You know what I mean? Like, we are very pedantic with ourselves and our horses now to get the optimal. You cannot just think, you know, I go out on the beach tonight and tomorrow I ride. No, every rider and every horse are very, very specifically trained to do the best performance. I love people that work. I'm a worker. I love people that live for their dreams, that work for their dreams, that build something. You know, when I watch, for example, Isabel Wörth, I love her. She's done so many championships and she still keeps working. She still has the power and the fun to do it. And for me, that's idolizing, you know, people that work hard and succeed with their dreams. Patrik, nice to meet you guys.
Hi, Patrik.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Competing with you, the Spanish one.
Ah. Oh, yeah. Nice. Nice to have you here, huh? Thank you so much. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye. I think, I mean, it would have been really cool to ride like Totilas, of course, I think, Vallegro. But on the other hand, there are so many good horses and there are so many riders. And I think you know, all horses give you something. It doesn't matter if you're on the Olympic level or if you're on a smaller level. Every horse brings the rider something nice to them, and I think that's what it's all about. You don't have to be elite rider to enjoy horses. For me, it's really important as a trainer. I have to be very good with my tone, but it's a little bit the same when I speak with my horse. I have to have the right tone. Some riders needs to be a lot pushed. Some rider needs you to back off a lot. It's a little bit the same with horses. Some horses need you to fire them up. Some horses you just have to be like, whoa, whoa, it's okay here. So you always have to try to go into the mental stage of your horses or of your students. And I think a good trainer and a good rider can fit themselves to the different characters. I prefer working people. Same with horses. I prefer animals and humans, they want to do it. That's what I love. When I was a little kid, my first girlfriend had ponies. And I went with her to the stable and, you know, I sat on one of her ponies and I bicycled home to my mommy and I said, you know, I want to do dressage, I want to do the Olympics. And I think it's a little bit like that, you know, horses, once they take hold of you, the passion just stays, it never goes away. Your passion for horses will always be with you. In general, I love the development of the horses. I love seeing them grow, like, you know, become a beautiful athlete. When you see them develop from maybe like this wobbly young horse to the, you know, Olympic champion or the whatever you want to do with the horse. No matter where you are, that is for me the most fun. I love competing, but the process working with horses, that is for me the most fun. I love that when they do the change the first time, or when they do the piaffe the first time, or when they look at you and they, you know, tells you that they understand what you want to do. I think that is something that beats for me everything else.